This is a self-starting siphon. Normally you have to suck on the end of a siphon to get the water up and over the initial edge to make the water start flowing, but not this one. So where's the energy coming from to start this siphon? Well, surprisingly, it comes from inserting it into the water the first time. So it takes some energy to start a siphon. But when I just drop this weird shaped tube in the water, how does it start the siphon? Well, as the water moves up this first stretch of the tube, nothing interesting happens. But then once it reaches the top, now it has an empty tube to flow freely downhill. So the flow of water moves fast. So fast that it doesn't just travel up to the top of this tube and stop, but it has some momentum now. This momentum carries the water up and over the second hump, which is a little bit higher. Once it reaches that point, now it's at the highest point of the tube, and if it drops below the surface of the water, it'll create the siphon effect. In order to see what's happening, I've put some clear tubing that we can watch the water flow through it. Watch how it just starts on its own. It's weird because it doesn't happen as fast as you think it does. It's actually pretty delayed, and the water just kind of barely goes up the tube, then goes down a little bit faster, and then suddenly it just has enough momentum to get up and over the edge. So in this case, we use the momentum of water to give it a little bit more potential energy than it had to start with.